So welcome to my YouTube channel. Basically, this is a new YouTube channel, and if you do not already know me, my name is Esther, and I am from EC Metaphysics. So this channel is basically just for me to talk about Chinese metaphysics. If you do not already know what is Chinese metaphysics all about, you may watch my previous videos because I do post about Chinese metaphysics on what is a Chinese metaphysics in general. And if not, you can also follow my Facebook because I do like frequent lives in there where I explain what is Chinese metaphysics in a scientific manner. All right. So if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button because I will be sharing contents from this channel. I hope weekly. I try to do it more frequently. Um, and yeah, feel free to share this channel out to your friends. All right. So today, I'm going to start my sharing about Chiman manifestation. And I think the word manifestation is quite well known already, if not you are, if this word is not that familiar for you, is basically means making wishes, right? But in Chinese metaphysics itself, we have a more specific way of manifesting, right? Which means making wish in a more specific way. So this kind of manifestation, usually what it takes is you need certain details, because many times whenever people manifest or you manifest, right, you will just like manifest like normal, right? But in Chinese metaphysics, because we understand that there is the factor of time, space, and human as a factor, so we do take into consideration certain time, certain direction that is personal for you in order to make your manifestation more effective. And with that, we call it the Chiman manifestations. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys on how you can make your Chiman manifestation, or if not manifestation, effectively. Like I did mention earlier that most people who already manifest, this is one way for you to actually make your manifestation clearer and more effective. But with that, you need certain information, right? So what is the information that you actually require? The first one is you need to first find your Chiman direction. So in order for you to find your Chiman direction, you need to actually come to this link, okay, which is also at the description below. And all you need to see is just this part, right? This part which I circle, this is your Chiman direction. So all you need to do to get to this chart basically is to key in your time of birth, your date of birth, your month of birth, and your year of birth. So that's what you need in order for you to get that Chiman direction. So what is this Chiman direction used for, right? So basically, I did also mention that in order for you to manifest effectively, you gotta be in a certain direction, right? So if you are already a Chiman or a Chinese metaphysics enthusiast, or you are learning Chinese metaphysics, basically Chiman direction is something that we need to back from. All right. So the second step, if you want to manifest, right, the second step for you is to sit back facing that direction. So all you need to do is very simple, right? You need to first take out your phone, right? Your phone has compass, right? So assuming, like now, assuming that my Chiman direction is north, right? So all I need to do is find north from my compass, and oh, okay, I back this way. So my compass is showing north facing backwards this way. So this is the direction where I am going to manifest. So what is the next step that you need to know is this: you are manifesting, right? When you are manifest in Chinese metaphysics, we want you to manifest to your deity, right? Your deity, okay, is actually like your subconscious, okay? Because I know many people, whenever they hear the word deity, they will get like, okay, is it something religious? Is it something to do with God and stuff like that? The answer is no. Basically, deity is a translation that was from Chinese. So when it's translated out, we just name it deity because there's no other best way to describe subconscious uh, back then, right? Chinese, because this is a direct translation from the Chinese character. So what it actually means is our subconscious mind. So each and every one of us has a different like main deity. It means each of every one of us has a different main subconscious. Of course, I'm not going to go to the deity part because that will be in another video, because each and every of your subconscious has a different flavor, has a different theme, has a different use, has different purpose as well, right? But we're not going to go there first. Come back, we're just going to focus on manifesting to your deity, means manifesting to your subconscious mind. So what you can actually do is use your compass, right? And what's the next thing you got to do is to be relaxed. I know it's a very simple word to use, but it's something that unfortunately many people cannot achieve. Because I know many clients who actually was like, I can't manifest, and whatever that I wish for can't come true. How can it works well for you and other people? Why it doesn't work well for me, right? Well, basically there are a few reasons. One of the very first reason is because maybe you're not at your most relaxed state. Because only when you are at your most relaxed states, that is only when you can channel out your message to your subconscious stroke your deity. So in order to get into your relaxed mode, okay, there are few ways. Because I realized that I need to give a very precise instructions to how to get into your relaxed mode. Certain masters, certain teachers, like my teacher, Dr. Joey Yap, he actually used the word alpha state, because alpha state is in between your unconscious, it's slightly before you get into the unconscious level of meditation. That is where your alpha state is, but I would use a more general term called relax. But you maintain your conscious mind so that you can deliver your command to your deity. So all you need to do is that relax, okay? But how do you get to that relaxed stage? Here, I can help you, okay? One way is to sit down and focus at your breathing. So example, now I'm backing at my Shiman direction, right? So this is north, back here is north. So I just close my eyes. Okay, some people, what they like to do, they like to create an environment that is relaxed so that it helps them into getting into the relaxation mode. If you are a frequent meditator, you probably don't need that. Or if you are a frequent manifestation person, you probably don't need the kind of environment. Okay, all you need to do is find a place that is comfortable for you to sit and relax on. And you know what? Just close your eyes. Either you want to sit on a sofa like me, I'm sitting on my working chair, and I just close my eyes. I just close my eyes, and all I do is to focus at my breath, right? So that's what you can do as well. You can focus at your breath. So feel and focus at the air that is coming in and out of your nose, right? You see, you can repeat this until you come into a relaxation mode. Some people, when that happens, a lot of other things start entering their brain, like all the things, all the problems and stuff like that. It happens, okay? So another way is the breathing technique or visualizing the breath coming in and out doesn't work, what you can do is also to calculate. Okay, you can calculate numbers. So one way is to calculate 1 to 10 or 1 to 5. Okay, so you can just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, right? You can actually calculate inside. You don't have to verbalize out. So each time when you exhale or you inhale, you calculate one number. So what you are really doing is actually diverting your focus into something else so that your body can calm down, and you can start to feel that your body temperature starts to reduce as well, and you kind of stabilize. Another way, like what my teacher at time guide people to do, is to calculate 64 backwards until 1. So what you can also do is 60, you just close your eyes and you calculate 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, and you calculate until 0, and that is when, okay, you achieve your alpha state, right? And that is when you can do your commanding. So the next part, after you are already at your alpha state, what you can do, immediately send the signal out. What I mean by signal, it means you try to visualize along the commanding process that there is this deity that you're talking to, right? So first you already know your deity, right? Based on the information that I shared earlier. So you based on that, one very simple way to feel the connection, that pool of energy, is to imagine or visualize that there's some subconscious mind here, or your deity, it's up here, attracting and pulling, and you sending out the command, right? And you kind of know it when you know it. So you, that is when the connection is built, right? So like example, like for me, it's chief. So I, whenever I get into my manifestation state, I would already have, like, I can feel, you know, that my deity is around here, my subconscious is around here, and I just command what I want to manifest to my deity. So I was like, okay, dear chief, all right, this, and that, I want to make this happen, blah, 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 stuff. And you do your command, all right? But one thing that I really would need to emphasize during a commanding process, there are few requirements. Because many times, right, my clients, whenever, you know, I explain the process, I even guide them to do it, right? What happened is they always say, nothing happened. So I gotta like, okay, so tell me, how did that not happen, right? Tell me, how do you manifest? So what I realized, and after I accumulate, you know, certain feedback and why certain things doesn't happen and why the manifestation doesn't work, is because, you know what, there are criterias for you to take note of when you set your command to your deity. So what are these criterias? Okay, the first one, as you can see in the screen, is your intention, right? With intention comes clarity. So many times when we manifest, I can even say it applies to myself, and I experience this firsthand. If I have the clarity, right, and I know what I want, I decided what I want and stuff, but I do not actually feel my intention. Like, you know, deep down here, not just here, like feel the intention, like what truly I want, not something that people want me to have, what is something that I really want, right? That delivers the kind of intention. What is your intention in that manifestation? And with that true intention comes by good clarity, right? So sometimes I know it's very difficult to actually feel that, because sometimes it really requires a huge sense of need or desperation to actually have that kind of intention. And I'm not sure if everyone has it, but it's important to feel, what you want, and whatever you manifest is truly what you want, in order for you to truly connect your deity, and then they can do their job, right? So what is the best way for you to create this kind of intention and clarity? One way which I find truly, truly very effective is through writing it down. So I actually have this journal, which I keep it with myself, of course, where I write down, okay, what I want to manifest and what will I manifest. You see, and by writing it down, actually helps me in the clarity, because many times, right, even though we think of it, but the moment we write it down, we start scraping the words. We start like, oh, okay, what do I really want to say? Yeah, it may seem like the same meaning, but you're writing down different things, right? So you're kind of like, okay, how do I want to say it, right? So that is the clarity part. And if you do not have the clarity and you connect your deity and start telling them this and that, right? If you're not clear, how do you expect your subconscious to be clear? How do you expect your message to be clear? So in order for you to achieve that clarity, I truly advise for you to plan out first your manifestation and write it down physically. And you know what? By writing it down, what it actually does, it also actually enforce your intention, because by having and putting the effort to actually write it down already tells what is your true intention. Yeah. So the first one is very, very, very important to actually make your manifestation work. Right. The second one is about realm of possibilities. Okay, this is very, very important, because many people always think that, okay, all I need to do is make a wish and tomorrow it will come true. No, it has to be a wish that is reasonable. Okay, and by means is realm of possibilities. Okay, even though how clear you are and how much your intention is, if it's within out of your reach, it's not going to be possible to achieve whatever you ask for, right? Example, if I wish for an island, all right, it's not within my capability to own an island right now. It's not within my realm of possibility. So even so, what if I know how to manifest properly? So what if I have miracles happen to me before? I will not suddenly get an island. It's out of what it's possible for me. So when you want to manifest, you also have to make sure that it's within the realm of possibility. So what is within the realm of possibility? I would say around 10 to 30%. So for those who are really good at it, like, can really manifest really well, I would say at most is 30%. Couldn't go more than that, right? So that is also applicable very much when it comes to, when you are looking for a increment, or maybe you're looking for a promotion or a increase in commission. So what is the maximum you can actually achieve and wish for is actually that plus 30%. Okay, with more than that, if you wish for 200% or 100%, is quite impossible unless there's something going on. So you have to always manifest within your realm of possibilities, otherwise it will not happen at all. Okay, this is one thing that you have to really, really understand. The next one is about confident and decisive, right? I would say point one and point three is almost similar, because what they really say is like, you know what, you have to be sure with what you manifest, because we don't want to connect to the deity and suddenly say, oh, no, 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 cancel that command, right? No, it's already gone through, and if you tell them to cancel, and then you suddenly say something else that is similar but different at the same time, your subconscious get confused, your deity get confused. So at the end of the day, right, that's why I said the intention and clarity is very important. With the true intention and the right clarity, it will help you in your confidence and your decisiveness, right? So the confident part actually comes when you decide that this is what you want. So when you connect your deity and when you command, you are commanding it with full confidence, with full certainty. And that is how, okay, your deity take you seriously, your subconscious take you seriously, because you know what? You are confident that you're going to make it and you're going to make that happen. And that is how you can actually achieve what you want. So you got to trust, you got to have the faith, you got to be confident with the process that you are doing. With that, you know what? Your manifestation is very powerful. Okay, I've been through that process, I've done it, and it really, really happened. Because of course, uh, it happened many, many times for me. And one of the time was when I was truly, I gotta do this, I can do this, and that it hits at the right time, at the right moment, and you know what? It happens instantly. So it really can happen if you feel that it will happen. So faith, confidence, and decision, decisiveness, you inside your intention is very important. All right. So this is one criteria. Another very important criteria is specific. So your manifestation, your message got to be really specific. So if you want to command for something, please make sure it's specific. Because many times, right, when the deity doesn't see and understand your command in a specific way, what will happen is they make something happen, but you just didn't realize, or it just didn't come the way you wanted because they will just randomly make things happen. But it's because your command wasn't specific. So, how can you be specific? Also boils down to how clear you are, how decisive you are. So, one way to actually help you to be more specific is to write it down. So, also, like when I mean by specific, what do you mean, right? So, I can give you an example. And if you want a promotion, right, you got to describe, right? Or you want a raise, you got to describe it out. Like, you can't just say that, okay, Deti, I want a promotion. I want a raise. Full stop. Please give me the raise that I always wanted. I was like, okay, that's not specific, right? So how can you make it specific? It's like, okay, dear chief, right? Or nine heavens or nine earth or whatsoever. Okay, I would want a promotion by what month? By March. And with the promotion comes by an increment of 30% from how much of my current salary. To stop. With that, okay, I will pick up some new leadership courses in order to support this to happen. All right. So that is specific because you mentioned when you want the promotion to happen, how much you want the promotion to the increment of your pay is, and how many percent. Or maybe if you want to be more specific, right, you want to mention a promotion from a senior executive or maybe a senior manager to a director. You want to write it down as specific as you can. So when you're commanding it, just say it out. You either can verbalize it or say it out inside you, okay, basically. But you got to be specific with that. And you got to be clear, certain, say it one side, one time, pop, that's all. Seal the deal, right? One time is done and it's complete. Okay, be confident with your command, and that's it. So that is how you command your deity properly. But if you realize one thing, this doesn't end here. Okay, this doesn't end here. Because at the end of the day, whatever we are asking, okay, and this is very important for you to take note, right, is just a guidance. It's a hand that we are asking our subconscious right? To help us, something that we cannot get, something that we need in order to push us further. So at the end of the day, you have to understand manifestation is not just about asking things to happen for you. Okay, like if you remember, my example of how I manifest earlier was to say that this, and that, and then I ended with something by doing, by picking up a new skills, leadership skills, right? So that is my energy exchange, right? Because I am just asking the subconscious or the deity for a favor, for a guidance, and with that, I'm exchanging it with my effort, and that effort is what? Picking up a new skill in order to get that promotion, right? So you have to always remember that manifesting at the end of the day is asking for support. And asking for support, it means you're asking an energy from the universe, right? From your subconscious. And with that, you need to exchange a certain energy as well. Because at the end of the day, this is called the art of reciprocity. You need to exchange something in order to get that thing. That's why I said, in order to get promotion, you know what? I'm going to pick up a new skill, because nothing comes free in life. You have to pay it in a form of energy. Okay, so we are exchanging it. It means also whatever you wish for doesn't end by you just wishing that. You need to put effort, all right, to actually act on your command. And that is how you make your manifestation work. Because many times people always think that they just have to manifest and sit down and wait for things to happen. No, even if your intentions is clear, even if your clarity is clear and everything, you mark everything from the checklist. But if you just sit down there and say, okay, dear chief, I need this, I want this, give it to me. You know what? Nothing's gonna happen, right? You're just gonna be, this is called wishful thinking. Literally, nothing is going to happen because you're not doing anything, because it is still an energy exchange at the end of the day. So what you need to do after your manifestation, put some effort to make that thing happen. Effort can be as simple as, you know what, if you seek for a nobleman, right? If you ask your deity or manifest for a noble people to help you in your creativity, or noble people to help you to get a job, a new job, after your manifestation, you need to get out there and ask for jobs. You need to get out there and connect with people so that these people can be your nobleman with the assistance of your subconscious and your deity. So it's as simple as that. That is an effort that you are taking in return of asking the favor from the universe and from your deity. Another simple way of showing an effort and putting an effort is feng shui activation. For me, I do feng shui activation each and every time. If my manifestation can be pushed using feng shui, I will do it. Most of the time, it's about business. Most of the time, it's about noble people. So whenever I seek for such, right, I will also activate certain sector to activate that particular thing that is related, that what I wish for. But after that, you know what? I physically got to do things as well. If you ask for something, right, you cannot just, if you wish for something, you wish a free service. That was what happened to me, by the way. I actually asked for a sponsorship for something, and what really happened is that I thought I wouldn't get it already, but when I knew that thing cost really expensive, and I was like, you know what, just let it be. I'm not gonna get it. It's so expensive. It's about 2,005 euros. I'm not gonna get it, right? Just put it aside. And then I was like, why not give it a try? You know. So what I did was I manifest and I said, I need this person to give me what he can give me from his side for free. With that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to few people to make that happen. So guess what? I manifested, and the next day I talked to a few people, right? And The next day, the person actually offered me a free 2,500 euros product. And I didn't expect it to be so fast, the effect. But you know, that happened because you know what? I spoke to like 10 to 12 people in order to, you know, get this for free, talk to this person. You know, I find ways basically. I did something, right? But I just didn't expect, wow, he's giving me 100% scholarship on this. Wow, it's amazing, you know? So that can actually happen if you are intentional, you are clear, you have decision, you're confident. And you know what? With that, you act on it, and voila, your manifestation will work. So many times, right, you just say manifest, 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 but people don't act on it. People don't care. And people forget that they manifest something and they don't act on it, right? It's very, very common because you know what? It happens to me too, right? So if usually if something that you forget to act on, it means that, you know, you're just manifesting for the sake of manifesting. You don't truly want it. That's why it usually won't really happen. So this is a full process on how you can actually make your manifestation come true, and is a very effective step-by-step way. Yeah, so even if you are into manifestation but not into like achievement manifestation or not into a very specific type of manifestation, why not try this out? All you need to do is go to the link at my description box there, just register and then find out your achievement, there's destiny direction, and that's it. Back facing that direction, make your wish, but with certain criteria and which certain specific ways to say and talk, right? So that's it. Okay, if you need to know like more detail on how you can actually use the manifestation and everything, you know what? Stay tuned, because I know your thoughts might be like, you know, what's a deity all about and stuff like that. Yes, I will be sharing and posting more videos. So I'll be talking about that soon as well. But you know, for now, if you need manifestation, and I think that is very important to manifest right now, because you know it's the early of the year, you can use your manifestation for many things. Perhaps to, you know, like my teacher have actually helped us to guide us and tell us that, you know, we need cleansing, we need to cut off negativity. All this can be done through manifestation, and it's a perfect way to actually start the new year. So guys, once again, thank you very much for staying with me in the video if you actually watch until now. And you know, stay tuned for more. And if you want to again understand the whole process, I've also described down in my description box. Feel free to read it there. If you have any questions or any comments on how this process of manifestation works for you, or perhaps if you have some effects, positive effect or negative effect on this manifestation, feel free to drop by and give your comments at the section below. All right, so thank you very much, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, because I will be coming back for more. Okay, so thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.